Hey guys, Zach here. Today I'm going to do an unboxing of MaxxEcu Sports Premium. You guys can see here. Yeah, it's heavy. Well, there's tons of cables inside. So before that, I'm going to lay down the camera and show you guys more of the overview of the ECU. I'm going to explain to you guys what it does, how it works, what the functions is. To be honest, I'm still learning about this. I'm more familiar with the Haltech Sprint 500 or Motec and stuff like that, but MaxxEcu is pretty new to me. But basically it's just almost the same thing. It's basically just a standalone that will control the functions of the engines and trans and stuff like that. So let's check it out. Alright guys, before I do the unboxing for the ECU, yes, I know it's messy, but I've ordered a bunch of sleeve cables, and this one is basically PTFE, which is extremely heat resistant, resistant. So yeah, it basically can take lots of hits in the engine bay. And apparently this company said that they supply the cables for like engine harness and wiring as well. So you can see, oh, it's really thick. See? It's nice though. It's really nice. It feels nice. It feels it's a triple width. Yep, it's triple width. Basically there's 3 lines of cable overlapping each other. So yep, that sounds good. I'm gonna put this back in before it starts to wobble around and make a mess. There you go. I got almost every size. I bought them in, there's more actually. I bought them, they come pre-cut in 10 meters though. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But I mean, hell, 10 meters is long enough actually. If I need to route the ECU even from the bonnet all the way to the front of the radiator, yeah, that will basically be long enough. I got 10 mm, I got 8 mm, I got 16 mm, 14 mm, I got 6, 5 and no, sorry, 8, 7, 6 and 5 mm as well. For example, like this one is I think this is 5 mm. It's in Chinese, so I don't know. 4 mm? No, it can't be 4. I do sleeving cables as well for PC parts, and I can tell that this is not 4 mm. I think this is 8 mm, yeah, shows here 8 mm. This is probably 10 mm, yeah, this is 10 mm. This one is smaller, which is this 6 mm and 5 mm as well. Somewhere, I have no idea where it is. So yep, let's put this aside. Oh yeah, before that I got this as well. This is a fuel tank opener, the cap, basically where you interlock. That's like a kind of a groove there where you put it up and you can align it. This one is so nice, you can align like wherever you want and then you open it up. I know a lot of people use hammer and a flat screw head screwdriver to like pop it up. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In new cars it's fine, and especially covers that has been rusted, it's old, the plastic starts to brittle apart, and if it's metal it's fine, but I know for the S4 it's plastic, so you can't really hit it with a hammer and open it up. So yep, very useful. I also got some ultra grey Permatex RTV. For me, this is the one of the best I've ever used. Like, really good. I know there's better ones out there, I don't know for sure, I've never tried out, but I've used this and the red one as well. But this one, yep, holds up really good. I use it to seal. I've used this a lot on my Evo 6 back then and the R33. So yep, it's one of my favorite. And also I got a bunch of relays. Only problem is the relay connectors did not arrive yet. It's something like this. Yep, it's something like that. And the best part is, you see, there's an insert here where you can actually stack it together and stack the whole relay together, and it will look like really neat. And yep, that's why I got this. But problem is that it might take a while, and the one I bought did not come with pre-wired, so they actually came with the terminals but no wirings. Why? Is because I'm going to do the wiring myself, so I will do something like this. Hold on, let me show you guys. Remember how I did this? Yeah, this one was for the S4, which I took it out, you know. Basically what it's going to do is going to take battery power here and then goes to this fuse here. So each power that goes to relay, there's a fuse, and to the relays, and then output. So switch and output as well here. But I realized that it's kind of messy here like this. It's very hard to figure out. If I were to use a single black wire, you know, I'm gonna be confused like which is which unless I look here closely. But I did not want to do that, and I did not want to put the relays here facing each other. I want to make it in a line. That's why I'm going to rewire it myself. So I got this instead, 4 pieces, a bunch of 4 pieces, which I realized that I need a bigger one because 4 wouldn't be enough if I'm just going to use 4 relays. But if from my calculation, I'm going to probably be using 6 relays, 1 for the fan, obviously, 1 for the fan, maybe 2 for the fan, 1 from the condenser side, 1 more for the radiator side, 1 for the fuel pump. I'm going to be bypassing the fuel pump to run direct, so you get constant voltage and much more fuel pressure. And 1 is for the nitro solenoid. I'll be using 1 relay for both the nitros and the fuel solenoid. That way it activates at the same time, and you know, it doesn't really draw that crazy much current on the solenoid. So 1 fuse is 1 relay is fine as long as 30 or 40 amps. And 1 more will be the methanol injection, and I'll probably keep like 1-2 extra in case I will need to fire up anything else, you know. So yep, that will be good. So let me put this aside as well, and that's about it, guys. Now let's do the unboxing for the MaxxEcu. So if you guys notice, I've cut my hair. I couldn't do a time lapse on that, guys. I'm so sorry. Due to certain SOP and stuff like that, they take extreme precautions on making sure the whole entire area is disinfected. So when I wanted to bring in my GoPro, she said no, you know, we gotta disinfect the GoPro, so with a water-based solution. And I said no, you know, you're not gonna spray that thing on my camera. So I said it's fine then. There's no place to really mount the camera as well, and I just didn't really want to bother her, you know. She's always cut my hair, mostly cut my hair in Puchong here, and yeah, sorry boys. So no time left of me cutting my hair, but it looks good, right? Finally, I feel so alive. Oh my god. So I'll continue with the ECU unboxing, so let's get to it. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry guys, I had some stuff to do. I just had my dinner, so yeah, I'm back to explaining more about the MaxxEcu. So where was I? Yeah, alright, so this is the ECU, if I explained earlier. Bosch LS 4.9 wideband sensor. This is the external pinouts. So basically, let me show you guys. So this will be for the Bosch LSU pinout. Alright, so basically you want to pin out, like if it's a 4.2, it's going to be like this, and this is a 4.9. Alright, and this will be the additional output pinout, I guess. Hold on, let me see. Yep, this is the additional. I should have studied more about this, to be honest. But yep, this is basically the additional output pinouts, I guess. Yep, it is correct. It should be this one. Yep, it's this one. This is a pinout for the outputs. So all you have to do is just pin it, and yep. And you can make it more output as well though. I think there's more input and output as well. I think it's a digital signal. I'm not too sure guys, but I'll definitely check it out and read more about this. So sorry boys, I didn't have the time to actually study more about this yet. So this is the Bluetooth receiver antenna. So all you gotta do is plug it in here. This is so cool though. Yep, just plug it in like that, and you can twist it, and ta-da! So you can get all your data logs, you know, and stuff like that. You can actually data log everything through your phone. You can connect through the MaxxEcu app on your phone and get all the data logs and reading. So this is like a really cool feature though. I will honestly try to get a bigger tablet with Bluetooth capability to get all the data. I mean, you can't really see much on your phone though. So get like a 8-inch or 10-inch tablet. Yeah, this will be really useful to data log. So this is it's USB. It's mostly they use for printer. I can't remember what is it called. USB to USB for your laptop. So if you would like to, you know, start tuning and stuff like that, you know, set different parameters, change stuff, you know, fueling, ignition, whatever. Yeah, this connects to your laptop. Simple as that. This is the map sensor. So as you can see, the cable, these are shielded cables. So this is a map sensor hose. As you can see, it's tiny, but it's basically just, you know, interlock hose. So you just push it in and then it will just lock it up. If you try to pull it out, it will not happen unless you push in this pin here. See, there's a pin tube here. You just push it in and then you can pull it out, just like how water methanol injection, that scared the crap out of me. So yeah, just basically the same thing like meth injection, you know, how they use the hose and stuff like that. This wire is, I think, additional output. Hold on, how many wires there is? 2, 4. Yep, this is definitely additional output wirings if you want to wire up from the connector just now. And this is the motherboard. Yes, look at this. This is just lovely though, and even has a tag here. That's kind of cool though, this tag right there. So it says like what it is. And one thing I really love about, well, most standalone ECUs have written on all the cables, wirings, like what it is and stuff like that. For example, let me see a bigger one. Alright, so it says MaxxEcu home cam, and let's see for this one, the small one. Can I read? It's a bit tough to read them though, but it basically just tells you whatever it is. Alright, let me find someone, one that is actually clear. Alright, so let's see here, 12 volt ignition A. So you don't have to go and see the pinout and see, oh my god, which one is actually ignition and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of cool though. That's really, really cool. So let me get a blue one, it'll be much more clearer for you guys. So look at this one. This one, it states ignition cylinder 4. See how cool is that? Right, it basically just explains like everything you really need to know. Let's see the seal, the gray one. I can't really read it. Injector cylinder 3, I guess. Yeah, injector cylinder 3. So yeah, that's kind of cool though. It's written, I mean, it's not extremely easy to read, but you can read. So as long as you can actually read it, then it should be perfectly fine though. I mean, if you guys don't want to go through the hassle of wiring out your own, yeah, then you can just like buy the terminator harness that they sell together as well. I think it costs around 600 to 800 ringgit. Sorry, US dollar. it costs probably around 3,000 US dollar, 3,000 ringgit here. And then you won't have to worry about routing the cables and doing it yourself, because it's all terminated harness. That way all you have to do is just plug in all the sockets. It comes with the socket as well, and it comes sleeves, and it's really nice. But yeah, that's the fun in that, right? So I'm just gonna like do it myself and go mad, go crazy, trying to figure out things which I don't know. But yeah, oh, see, the big one is easier to see though, engine ground. So yeah, it's much more easy to see here. Lambda, see, this is a lambda cable. So basically this cable is where you connect to your Bosch LSU with the connector that they give you here. So it's not that bad. I mean, if people who knows what they're doing, it's not that hard. You know, they have like a perfect diagram here as well, which I'm gonna laminate. Damn, I forgot to get this out and laminate just now, but yeah, it's fine. So for example, like wideband, right? See, this is the wideband. So this is a wideband cable. You're gonna route it. Let's say ECU's in the car, you're pulling all the cables, you get this cable, you pull it back to your firewall, and then go below the firewall, probably near the wheel arc or somewhere where you can mount it. The O2 sensor, just make sure you don't mount it somewhere too far, and something not too close to the turbine outlet. You know, you don't want to like fry the thing as well, but you don't want it too far further down where it's going to really mess up the air-fuel ratio. You know, I mean, yeah, I know dyno tunes, they mostly use the air-fuel ratio like at the exhaust outlet. That is why they always tend to like richen it a little bit, because most of the fumes and that, I can't confirm this, but most tuners tell me that by using that, most of the fuel has been evaporated in the exhaust itself, is heating up. So lambda can't really detect that actual fuel, like how much fuel it is. Don't put my word on this, guys. This is what people say, and I'm just thinking, okay, it's probably right because he's a reputable tuner. So yeah, says here wideband. There you go. All you have to do is there's 4 wires coming out. So it's yellow, brown, white, green. And another green is for the heater, and 12 watt lambda, which goes to the ECU. One of the lambda goes to ECU. One more black and white is a shield ground. So basically you're gonna shield all the grounds from here itself, like together with the home sensor, crank sensor, and the lambda together. So all is going to be ground shielded together. So yeah, that's kind of cool though. That's extremely cool. Let's see. I'm going to study more about this, and when I start wiring them, I'm going to explain in much more details, because to be honest, guys, I got to make sure that I study this through before I say anything that will be wrong, you know. Spring 500 is much more easier, you know. It's basically like a simple piggyback, or not piggyback, a simple standalone, well, not really standalone as well, I don't know, but it's just a simple way of altering, you know, ignition timing, air fuel ratio, and fuel mapping and stuff like that. So yep, I really like this kit, guys. You guys should check it out. They're made in Sweden, so quality wise, well, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the build itself is really nice, but most important thing is that, does it work? We have to figure out that when I install it. But so far, from the community that I've spoke to, seen them, all the reviews, everyone seems to be very happy about it. And main reason I went with this is because they can control M3 from the E90 series DCT gearbox. That is the one thing that I really like. I mean, yeah, I love manual, you know. Everyone's like, you know, come on, a real man drives manual. Yeah, but you know, DCT is another story, especially if you're gonna make it a daily driver. DCT is just a whole lot different, you know, venture though. I mean, driving a DCT in the street is so much more easier, so much more nicer. Oops, sorry, put in this. There you go guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. It's nothing much. I'm sorry I can't really do much until I get all my parts here. I'm still waiting on some parts. Well, I'm basically actually waiting on the gearbox. So apparently it's going to take like a month, I guess, a month plus to get here. So in the meanwhile, I'm actually bored. That is why I'm just doing stupid stuff like this, unboxing and all. But you know, I thought, who knows, some people might want to check it out. I mean, I tried to see unboxing of MaxxEcu. I'm not sure currently, but for the past 1 month ago, I didn't find any though. I didn't see any unboxing of it. I mean, I saw a picture, but that's about it. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching guys. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe guys. Ciao boys.